Here with Human Airplane and Notre Dame running back Jeremiyah Love. Jeremiah, I got to ask you, bro. I prefaced it in the intro just then. What goes through your mind when you got somebody coming at you, you're like, okay, this is a good time now to fully jump over them?
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of just give it a God. Like, I kind of just, if I see you coming at me in a way where I feel like you're gonna go low, and you don't even gotta go low. I'm just gonna go out there and just jump as high as I can. If I get over you, I do. If I don't, I don't. Not many people have caught my leg or brought me down when I try to hurdle them, so it's been working. I'm gonna keep doing it if the opportunity presents itself. If it don't, I might do it just because I want to. I just like playing with that freeness of, you know, going out there and doing whatever you want to do on the field. Just make a play whenever you want to make a play. And I was inspired to start hurdling more because of the Saquon Barkley hurdle. I hope to do it at some point down the line, but I probably won't do it Monday. If the opportunity presents, I might, but I just go out there and give it a God.
I love that, man. But, I mean, you were saying the Saquon Barkley hurdle, jumping over people backwards and all that, because during the last broadcast they were saying, hey, he made a deal with his coaches. He's not jumping over people this game. A few plays later, you jump over, dude. Do we have an official measurement on the vertical for you?
Coming out of high school, I think I had a 41-inch vertical. It may be higher now. I don't know. I don't really get measured on my vertical a lot. I really did that all with the, high school, going to camps and all that type stuff. That's when I did it. So I ain't did it since, so probably higher now, but the last time I did like 41.
41. So you're like in windmill territory.
Yeah. I can dunk, do all that. I've been dunking since I was in 8th grade.
Since the 8th grade?
Yeah.
Jeez, man. So you got the vertical presence.
Yeah.
Plus, we saw in the goal line, man. And like that run against Penn State, we're watching it in the studio. And we're like, he physically on one knee shouldn't be able to do that. Walk me through that run. Get caught in the backfield, stumble, keep your balance. Walk me through that play.
So on that play, everybody executed how they were supposed to execute. A couple of people were free, but they were going to be free nevertheless. I mean, no matter what anybody did, and made one guy miss, and one dude was trying to tackle me. I seen the end zone, and I was like, man, there's no way I'm not going to score here. It's right there. So no matter what anybody did, I was going to get into the end zone one way or the other. Ended up breaking a lot of tackles and strained a lot to, score a touchdown and help this team win.
You mentioned after the Orange Bowl for y'all, like, hey, we want Ohio State. Like, bring Ohio State. I want to play the best. What was the reaction like internally when you made that public of like, hey, this is the team we want to play? Was it a thing that rallied the locker room? Or like, what was the response from your teammates with that?
Everybody on the team is a competitor, so we want to play the best. We want to play, whoever is the best. That's really all it is. In the locker room, there wasn't really much talk about it because everybody, thinks the same. We're all competitors. We all want to, compete against the best and win against the best. So there's really nothing else to it. There's nothing personally. It's just, we're all competitors and we all want to compete against, great players and, stack our odds against them,
I loved it personally. Last question for you, brother. Appreciate all your time. Who is the funniest dude on the team? Because you got a lot of good characters. I mean, I don't know if I would say like Pat Coogan's pregame speeches are funny, but like I can see him having some juice. Who's like the best comic on the team in your mind?
I'll probably say maybe Dion. Dion? I'll probably say him. He pretty funny. Likes to joke around a lot. I ain't gonna say what he like to joke around about, but he pretty funny. I'll say he's like top one, definitely.
Again, Human Airplane, Jeremiyah Love, making it happen, brother. Appreciate all your time. Best of luck on Monday. Here with Notre Dame safety, Xavier Watts. Xavier was talking to your assistant DB's coach before this, Coach Biaggi, and I asked him, I was like, hey, man, trying to get X, what makes him tick? Like, tell me something about him that, like, is maybe inside baseball. And he's like, man, he's pretty low-key. Like, he doesn't, like, outside of football, that dude doesn't have a lot that he gives away. Do you do anything besides football, or are we just, like, sleeping in the film room?
Nah, I'm not the type of dude just sleeping in the film. I like getting my mind off football. I like laying in my room all day. I'll just turn on some music, listen to music all day, watch some shows. I don't know. That's really what I do. I'm just laid back. I'm real chill, so I don't do too much.
Are we binging anything right now? Like I know Severance came out. Are you a Severance guy? Like what's the show for Xavier Watts right now?
I just started Better Call Saul. I like looking up top 10 shows of all time, top 10 movies of all time, and knocking those off the list. So I just started Better Call Saul. So.
Okay, so have you seen Breaking Bad then?
I have seen Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is one of my favorite shows, so that's a good show for sure.
That's cool. Is The Office in the rotation? We're a big Office show on our platform. Like, are you an Office guy, or what's like the comedy?
I've never really tapped into The Office like on my own time. Growing up, my parents watched that, so like when you're eating dinner in the living room, I kind of just like watch it a little bit, but I was kind of young, so I didn't pay too much attention to it. But The Office isn't necessarily my rotation for real, but I got to check it out because I know it's one of the most popular shows of all time.
Yeah,
so.
After this, we'll get you a starter pack after this, and we'll make sure you have what you need to get rolling, bro. Sure. But obviously, there is a game being played on Monday. I'm sure you're in the know about that. Yeah. So we got the entire story this year. It's been cinematic for y'all. You being one of the leaders in that locker room, walk me through what the challenge was, the approach for you after the NIU loss early on to get this team to where they're at right now, about to go in it all on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, it was really difficult. We had just beat Texas A&M, first game of the year. We were all on top of the mountain. We were all really high, and then, came back next week and, just completely lost it. It was an embarrassing loss. We didn't do what we need to do. Credit to NIU for going out there, beating us, but, we didn't prepare right. We didn't respect our opponent, and, just things didn't go well. So.
And then things went really well the rest of the year. And then y'all are obviously about to go play for the national championship.
Right.
Was that exhausting? Because what we talked about on our show was like after that game, y'all were in playoff mode from September all the way through.
Right.
How do you stay locked in for the entirety of the season through this playoff run? Yeah. Was that exhausting? Was that an edge? Like, walk me through that.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's a credit to everybody in the locker room. We all knew what was at stake. We all, locked in. We knew the season wasn't over. We had a chance to still, obviously make the playoffs with the expanded 12 teams. So, we're just excited to, continue to play each game. Like I said, every game was a playoff game from now on then. And, credit to the coaches, too, for having us ready. So
I want to finish with this question. A lot of what I would say, like, nationally underrated skill players for y'all. Like Notre Dame's got some ballers on that side of the ball as well that you go against every day in practice. Who's the one dude where you're like, hey man, this guy doesn't get talked about enough on the offensive side of the ball, then you show up 11 on 11 or 1-on-1 and you're like, hey, I gotta bring it. Who's that guy for you? You're Xavier Watts sleeper.
Yeah, can I say two guys?
Yeah, please.
Like they're both receivers. Obviously, Jordan Faison's been getting his hype a little bit because obviously he's lacrosse national championship and he's been balling out. But I think Jaden Greathouse too. You guys seen it last week against Penn State, but he's a dog. He should get more touches. He's a baller. He gets open a lot, but he's definitely a sleeper for me.
Ankle snatcher.
Ankle snatcher. Y'all seen it, like I said, y'all seen it last week, but he's been doing that since last year, since fall camp this year. He's a baller. So
I love it, man. Well, actually, I lied to you. I had one more thought. I want to get your take on man coverage. Been a big topic this week. Y'all are like, we like our guys versus your guys. Is that like an attitude thing? Is there a scheme thing? Like, walk me through the mentality or just the approach for y'all on the man coverage side.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an attitude. I mean, we have confidence in ourselves. Our coaches instill that confidence in us. We'll practice every day. Our DB coach, that's how he lives his life. Our saying is DMM, deny my man. So he lives by that, so he makes us live by that. So we go out there and we play man. So that's what we do. That's what we're going to have to do. I also will mix it up, change up the look. But, I mean, our MO is man, and, we'll go out there and do it. So
Xavier Watts, absolute dog on the football field. Dog here at Media Days and currently getting into the Better Call Saul experience. Xavier, appreciate you, brother. Best of luck on Monday.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.